Welcome back, guys. It's Kids Going Playground here. Today we're back for another video on Scratch. So today I'm back for another video, but first I have to mention that look at this box here. Watch time from subscribers. Not subscribed. 93.9%. Subscribed. 6.9%. Look how much people are not subscribed to the people that are actually subscribed. So, would you do me a favor? Click that like button, subscribe button, share button, comment, yeah, just comment, and yeah. So, do me a favor and subscribe. We get plenty of questions on how, if you have like, do you have a Halloween game? Do you have like a money simulator game? Do you have blah, blah, blah? Do you blah, 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 blah? So you can search this up. Search Halloween. Enter. So you'll see all our Halloween games from last year. We have the memory card game and the Feed the Ghost Part 2. We have the Halloween game. So we have a bunch of things for you to do. So people are asking us a bunch of those questions. So do that before you comment. So this is the project I'll be making today called Ghostshooter. So Ghostshooter is a fun game that we made like a few minutes ago. So you just you start this thing, and as you see, there's some music playing in the background. We're inside a hut, and you click to shoot, and you can shoot the ghosts down. By shooting them, you get score, and look in the top left. And as you can see, whenever a ghost hits me, my health decreases. And then when it gets a certain amount of health, it will actually start flashing. So, and once you die, game over. And yeah, just to look bottom right, please look at the bottom right. We have 10 health. Whenever you get hit by a ghost, hit me ghost. Yep, you lose 1, you lose 2. I lost 3, and yeah, this is basically the concept of getting hit. So I'm gonna start a new project. Okay, so the first thing we're gonna do, you already know, delete the scratch can. And now we have to get our pumpkin, our ghost, our laser, the HP bar, and the game over. But luckily, most of the things are in the backpack for me to use. But first, we have to get the ghost. And then we have to get the laser, which is just the button. So a bunch of people are asking me from different projects. They're like, where's the laser? Where's the laser? It's just a button, but then we just renamed it. So if you actually looked at this part, just rename it laser. So, and then, yeah, that's all we need. And then we're going to make the game over and stuff later, but we're going to get the pumpkin. We actually drew this from our last year's Halloween game. So put this in. Yeah, from our Smash the Pumpkins game from Halloween. And we have to take the health bar, which is actually really easy to make. So if you don't know how to make, it's just a bunch of squares, and then you connect them together and duplicate them. We're going to show you how to draw this health bar partially real quick. So let's do this. So we have this. Look, we have the green, we have the yellow, we have the orange. So you get a fairly decent sized box. And let me get a box. So you get green, fairly decent. And then you use the mouse, Control-C, Control-V, and now you have your other box. You connect them together, and then you can do that again. Control-C, Control-V, now you have 4 boxes. And basically so on, you get 8. And then you ungroup them and get 2, and then, you know, it's real easy. Yeah, we got 2. Yep, there we go. So that's basically how you do it. And then we wanted to be extra fancy by adding the little pumpkin on the side of the health bar. So we just take this, Control-C, Control-V. And it's really large, but, you know, we'll just shrink it. Yeah, so that's basically how you become fancy. And the coloring is, you can like color it like any way you want, but you know, we advise green, and then whenever you lose a life, it turns gray. So, and one more thing, the death bar is all gray. So, I mean, like you can make this orange if you wanted to, but you know, just how it is. I'm going to show you the coloring method we have for, so the first 3 squares are green, and then starting right here, they become yellow, 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 and then we have the orange, and then yeah, so on, and yeah. So you just duplicate it like so. You get the thing, and then you change it. Change just one gray square, and then you're basically set. And that's basically how we made the health bar. So I'm gonna delete that real quick. Okay, so what's that? That's a little. Okay, so and now let's get everything set up. So we have the witch's hut. So that's our backdrop. You can use any other backdrop like woods. I would also advise woods, but I use witch's house because we barely use witch house. We only use woods. And then ghost. I think this is 50 if I'm not mistaken. I'm pretty sure this is the size 75 actually. I'm pretty sure it's 75. So 75, and then the laser is 20. And then the pumpkin is regular sized. And now we just have to color the laser. We decided to make it green, so just a type of green. So first you have to ungroup it. And then you get this. And then you can make it any color you want, but just green is just good. And yeah, just like basically find some green shades that you like brightness. Turn up the brightness. Yep. So that's basically what we did to make the lasers. Delete this one. And now let's get this started. So the laser's finished. Everything's finished. Let's start with the pumpkin or the jack-o'-lantern. So we have to make a variable, but we'll actually do that later first because we haven't got that yet. But just put the green flag and we're going to make a variable right after that. So, score, like always, we always do score and set score to 0, always score to 0. And we'll go to X. Well, I'm going to find a good position, X, 0. I was doing this on the laser, so sorry about that. I'm going to do it on the pumpkin. Pumpkin was first, so. So green flag, that's pretty easy to, not sure if you can see that, but set score to 0. And now we're gonna get the position. So go to X of the pumpkin. I'm pretty sure on the pumpkin right now. Go to X 0, negative 136. So it will be like over here. And then we'll go forever. It'll go to X. Go to mouse. So we get the go to. And then we go here, mouse X, because we don't want, if we did mouse Y, it'll start floating in the air, and we don't want that to happen. Is if you put your mouse here, just go all over the place. And then we have, if then the mouse is down, then we will wait until it's not mouse down. So you cannot spam the command. So where's the wait? Here we go. Wait until not mouse down. And we'll broadcast fire. Pew. So yeah, fire. Oops. Fire. And when the green flag is, oh, we haven't done that. So let's just go to the place where it gets fire. So we're gonna do the laser, and we'll come back to the pumpkin later. So when the green flag is clicked, we will point in direction 0, which is pointing up. So the laser won't go sideways or wonky or anything. Point in direction 0, and then we will go hide. And then when I receive fire, it will create a clone of myself. And when I start as a clone, oh my gosh, where is it? When I start as a clone, it'll go to X, So it will go to X position of pumpkin. So this is the tricky block. This one, backdrop stage. So pumpkin. Let's actually rename this real quick. Oh, we'll do that later. But yeah, anyways, let's just. That was kind of cringe seeing the one. We have plot. Okay, so this is what we've been doing for a while now. So we have the plus sign here. We have a 50, and we have the Y position of pumpkin. The reason we need this is the plus 50 is because we don't actually want the bullet to come out of its nose because it's going to be like here and it's going to shoot up through the nose. So we want it to start at the stem and all the way up. So we have this done, and then it will show, repeat until you need an or, repeat until touching edge, or touching ghost. So that's the ghost. So it'll stop when it's touching a ghost or a edge. So it'll move 10 steps. So it'll keep on going until it touches that edge or ghost. And it'll delete this clone. Terminate the clone. And yep, let's try this. So let's see if this works or not. So pew 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 pew. Yep, definitely works. Let me shoot the ghost. Yep, works. So next we're gonna go back to the ghost. Just go to the ghost, and let's do this. So the ghost. So when the green flag is clicked, it will. Oh wow, this thing has a decent amount of code. So hang in there. Repeat 5 clones. So there'll be 5 ghosts at a time. You'll create clone of myself, and it'll hide. So when I start as a clone, it will switch costume to Ghost A, which is this costume, and then it'll show, and then it'll go to X. We'll go to the pick random -180 to +180 for the Y. The X. So then it'll be like around here to here. Here is like, so just pick a number like that, like, from here to like here, something like that. Yeah, like 180 here, and we have like over here. Yeah, so just like do that. And we're gonna do the Y real quick. So if you want to use my coordinates, that's fine as well. So pick random for the Y. It's -20 to 120. So here we have like -20, yeah. And up here we have like 120, yeah, maybe up more. But yeah, that's the deal here. So now let's put the forever loop. If then else, I always forget the else. If then else the pick random is greater than 5, so we're gonna get the greater sign. The pick random 1 to 10 is greater than 5, so it's a 50% chance it will come down and swoop at you. So if you want it lower, you can make it lower, but we just did 50% chance it'll come down and try to swoop you out. So it'll glide. Where's the glide? There. Glide 2 seconds to random position. We actually have to get this slide. And now we're going down here and we'll glide 2 seconds of, glide 2 seconds of pick random of this and pick random of this. So there we have that. And now we have to move on to the next part. So when I start as a clone, it will go forever. If then touching laser, then it will die. So if then touching laser, then it'll switch costume to go C. What's the switch costume? So it will turn into ghost screaming like, ah! So switch costume to costume C. And yeah. And now we're going to wait 0.5 seconds. And hide. And then wait 0.2 seconds. I mean, not 0.2. And then wait 2 seconds. And now it'll switch costume back to Ghost A, so it won't act like it's screaming anymore. So switch costume back to Ghost A, and it will show. And now we have one last code for the ghost, and we are basically done with the ghost here. So when I start as a clone, where's that? Then it will go forever, and if it's touching the laser, then touching laser, then it will broadcast delete laser, because we don't want them to phase through them like phew, phew, like piercing. So we want to make it go bam. But if you do want to do phasing, you don't really have to do this. So delete laser, and then it'll change score by 1. Yeah, change score by 1. So you get 1 score. So I'll give you a second to absorb this. Feel free to pause if you need it. And yeah, we're gonna go back. We're gonna go to the HP bar. So we're gonna show you if it works or not. So basically it works right now, so we're good to go. So we have to make the HP bar. So let's do the HP bar. So actually the HP bar leads back to the pumpkin, so let's do the HP bar. So when the green flag is clicked, it will switch costume to costume 1, which is our first beautiful costume with all your lives in it. And the pumpkin. So we have to do the got hit first. Sorry guys, because we have to make the get it hit, and that's how you lose HP. So when the green flag is clicked, it'll go forever, and then if it's touching the ghost, then it will broadcast got hit, which is a new broadcast message. So I'm gonna make a new message, drag this. So broadcast got hit, and wait. You have to put the wait. Got hit, and wait, and the wait, and then wait 0.5 seconds. And now let's go to the HP bar, because after the pumpkin, it leads back to the HP bar. So we already got this set up, so let's do the big script of code. Not really big, but still. When I receive got hit, it will go next costume, which is the lost 1 life costume. So, and then if then the costume number equals 11, so we have to get an equal sign. If the costume number equals to 11, which is the last costume, when we'll have to broadcast game over and wait. Game over. See, the costume number is 11. That's the last costume. Everything's gray. That's the costume. So, and then you need a if then statement now. If then the costume number is greater than 6, then it'll start blinking. So pew pew, start that blinking spree, and whenever it gets hit, and then it'll hide. So this is how you do the blinking. Hide. Wait 0.2 seconds. Show. And then we duplicate this. and then we have another wait 0.2 seconds, and then hide, and then wait 0.2 seconds and show. So I'll give you a second to absorb this code. Feel free to pause and yeah. So now let's go make the game over. So I told you earlier that I'll come back to the laser and finish the scripted code. So when I receive, delete laser, then it'll delete this clone. And now we're done with the laser. And now we have to work on the game over sprite, so we just have to paint a new sprite. So we just need a dark red, and then we have handwriting as always, and we write game over. Make it pretty big and put it in the middle. And now we have to go to the game over. When the green flag is clicked, go to 0, 0, hide, and then when I receive, game over, and it will show and stop all. And now we're going to go to the backdrop and finish off the music. So when the green flag is clicked, we're going to use a sound. You can use any sound you want, but we use cave. So then it will set volume. Well, you don't really have to do this, but optional. Set volume to 25, and then go forever, and then play sound cave until done. So we're done. Let's test this out. Get hit. Oh, I just lost a life. Oh no, I lost another 2 lives because he was gliding around. I shot him. Oh look, he's dead. And get the score. The score is working. And shoot. The score is working definitely. If you get hit, that's working as well. Look at the bottom right, and look at the blinking whenever I get hit. Look, blink, 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 blink. So if we're looking at that, yeah. Blink, blink. Yep. So and the game over. So this is pretty much the game, and so no need to. So just go to my project if you want to export the HP bar or the pumpkin or anything or the game over. Just go to my project. Go to Gumball 098 or laser or whatever. Go to Gumball 098, and then right click and export it, and use your regular account. If you're in school, don't use your school account, and then download. Don't use the school account for the Google Drive, or else you have to request access, and that's not good. So just use your regular main account that you're using on the computer as of right now. So export it, and then you have everything set. So please like, share, subscribe, and comment in the comment section below. Yeah, what else games you want? And anyways, happy Halloween! Oh yeah, and tell us how much candy you got from Halloween if you're going trick-or-treating, and yeah, comment down in the comment section below what candy you got, and like what's your favorite candy, and what you're being this year for a costume, to make the comments a little bit fun. And anyways, see you guys next time, and happy Halloween.